Hello my beautiful friends and welcome to a new video. Thank you so much for watching. I have to be honest, I had a little bit of anxiety filming today's video for two reasons. First one is because, okay, so as I'm in my room and I'm playing with makeup and I'm coming up with different looks, if I have nowhere to go or nothing to shoot, of course everything is going to look perfect. So then I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I need to share this with my friends. But when it comes to recording time, shit's almost always not perfect on both sides. It's just like, of course. So I don't know, I always have like a little bit of anxiety whenever I need to film a makeup tutorial. But then the second reason is because I just changed my hair color. Hello, red. I don't know how this is going to look like on camera. I'm not going to see until I download the footage and I start editing. But yeah, essentially this is the hair that I spent 6 hours doing. My girl was amazing. She first had to bleach the bottom of my hair lightly because it was like a dark chocolate brown and it needed to match my blonde highlights. And then we needed to match the roots and everything so that the color can come out as seamless as possible. Mind you, it's just a couple of days old, so it still might look a little funky, but I'm falling in love with this color, to tell you the truth, and I think I want to keep it for a little while. But I would love to hear what your thoughts are, so leave me a comment below and tell me what you think. My husband is still trying to get used to it. He's like, oh, you are so red. I'm thinking, yeah, oh damn. In any case, I was thinking about what I'm going to wear for Christmas, and then I came up with this, which I really love. It's quite fairly easy to do, so I wanted to walk you through the process. If you decide that you want to give it a try, I would love for you to tag me on your Instagram pictures or Twitter or whatever social media platform you're using. Odds are I'm there as well, so I'd love to see what you come up with or whatever modifications you make to it. One thing that I did notice about this hair color is that it has a tendency to make me look slightly paler, so even though I'm using products that I have used in previous makeup videos, I do look a little bit more pasty, so I'll have to make some modifications on products. But that is kind of it. I hope you're going to like the video that I have for you today, so if you'd like to see how I accomplish this look, then please keep watching. The first step I'm going to take is to apply Urban Decay Pore Perfecting Primer. This is one of my newest favorites. And after applying this, I'm going to go in with my MAC eye primer. Next, I will apply the foundation, and I'm using Face Fabric from Giorgio Armani, and the shade is number 2. The reason I like this foundation is because it's extremely light. It provides some coverage, but not entirely. So if there are any pimples or any red spots, I color correct them individually. This way, they do get corrected, but on the same token, my face doesn't look uber heavy, if that makes sense. Sometimes the pores can appear even larger when you apply foundation or product in general because you just kind of spread it on top. But if you tap it, you really distribute the product in and the pores will have a tendency to look slightly smaller. And if I notice that there's still some spots where the foundation looks like it may be caked on, I just go in with my beauty blender and I dab. Okay, next I'm going to correct these hideous dark circles, and I'm using Pixi Adaptable Beige. Then with my slightly damp beauty blender, I like to blend everything in. You can stop there with a concealer, but what I personally like to do is I like to go in with the Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer in Fair, because I'm especially dark around my eyes and I like to bring that brightness a little bit downward as well. We're going to move on to contouring, and I'm using my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to use the lightest of the dark browns. For more precision, I'm going to get my Smashbox Step-by-Step Contour Stick. And then you can either use your finger, but since my nails have grown so much, I just like to use the very tip of a beauty blender. And then I like to raise it up toward the eyebrows. Once we apply the powder, everything will blend in nicely. From the same contouring palette, I like to go with this banana color from the middle and apply it in between these lines right here for a little bit more definition. Any pimple and red marks, I'm going to correct last. Now it's time to go in for the eyes, and you have seen me do this trick before. I essentially like to apply translucent powder right underneath my eyes and in excess. Typically you apply translucent powder at the end to set everything in, but since I have to apply it anyway, I always like to apply extra just in case I have any fallout from the eyeshadow, and then once I remove it, I don't need to apply anymore, so it's kind of like a dual purpose for me. Next, using my Morphe palette in 35N, I'm going to grab this top color right here using the All Over Blend E37 Sigma brush, and I'm going to apply this color all over the eyelid. Next, I'm going to apply eyeliner, and I'm using Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner from Stila in black. Next, we're going to go in with a white eyeliner. This also from Stila is a Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in Snow. And we're going to draw a thin white line right above the black line. If I went with the white a little bit too much over the black, I'm going to correct it. I'm going to take this NYX Roll-On Shimmer in Green Vert. I'm going to roll some on the back of my hand. And then using a very thin brush, I'm going to take some of this green and I'm going to start applying it above the white, then slowly distribute it upward toward the brow with windshield wiper movements. Concentrate all the product in the middle of the lid, and then as product gets removed from the brush, start going toward the inner and the outer corners of the eye. And now I'm going to start blending upward. Removing all the excess from the brush, I'm going to really go in and blend it. And then with a fluffy brush, I'm going to blend the outer part. If you go with any of the eyeshadow product over the liner, you can always fix that by applying a little bit more liner on top and make sure those lines are clean. Now we're going to remove the powder. Using an angled brush, I'm going to go in from the same Morphe palette with this lower left-hand side brown, and I'm going to apply this very lightly under the bottom lashes. And then removing all the excess from the brush, I'm going to smoke it downward. As the last eyeshadow touch, also from NYX, I'm going to use the shimmer in Platinum. Apply this very lightly at the inner corners of the eye, just so that the whole look kind of gets pulled together. Next, I'm going to apply my powder using the large powder F30 Sigma brush. It's time to do the brows, and I'm using the Anastasia Medium Brow Powder Duo with an Anastasia brush. Any pimples that I may have or red spots that are still showing, I will cover up with my mineral palette from Color Science. I featured this in one of my favorites videos and it's truly magical. I actually haven't picked out a color for my lips yet. Which one should I do? Should I do this red? Let's try 2 different kinds and see which ones will go best with this look. If you're using a liquid lipstick, I swear you will not get the same results if you don't apply a lip primer. This is very Christmassy, but I do think I like a slightly more subtle lip. I like to apply the clear eyebrow gel last. And there it is, the final look. So that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed already. I want to thank you so much to everybody who participated in my last giveaway, and you guys have helped me take the subscriber number to over 4,100, and I'm eternally grateful and appreciative. So thank you so much. You guys know I love you more than I could ever express, and probably more than you could ever imagine. So thank you so much for being here and being part of this life story with me. I love being on this journey of life together with you. Stay tuned for future giveaways. Don't forget to connect with me on social media, and that is it. Till next time, may good luck and fortune follow you everywhere you go, today and every day. I love you and thank you for being here, and I'll see you soon. Bye!